Why did you promise Carson not to stage any more protests when you wouldn't promise me?
I had my reasons.
You won't be content to stay at Downton forever, will you? Tinkering away at an engine instead of fighting for freedom. I thought you joined the Rising in Dublin last Easter.
Might have. If I hadn't been put down in 6 short bloody weeks. Don't fret. The real fight for Ireland will come after the war and I'll be ready for it. I told you that. You're not the only one. The truth is, I'll stay in Downton until you want to run away with me.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're too scared to admit it. But you're in love with me.
Branson, could you take me into Ripon at 3? I'm getting some things for Mama. Is there anything you want?
Nothing you can find in Ripon.
Sybil, I never said anything to Granny, honestly.
Then why did she suddenly start talking about inappropriate friendships out of nowhere?
She thinks you must have a beau, and if we don't know about him, then you have to be keeping him secret. It's just Granny being Granny. Don't make such a thing of it.
I don't deserve to be told off. Not by her or by you. Nothing's happened.
Why? What might have happened?
I mean it. We haven't kissed or anything. I don't think we've shaken hands. I'm not even sure if I like him like that. He says I do, but I'm still not sure.
We are talking about...
Branson, yes.
The chauffeur, Branson.
Oh, how disappointing of you.
I'm just trying to get it straight in my head. You and the chauffeur.
Oh, no, you know I don't care about all of that.
Oh, darling, darling, don't be such a baby. This isn't fairyland. What did you think? You'd marry the chauffeur and we'd all come to tea?
Don't be silly. I told you, I don't even think I like him.
What has he said to you?
That he loves me and he wants me to run away with him.
Good God in heaven.
He's frightfully full of himself.
You don't say.
I haven't encouraged him. I haven't said anything, really.
You haven't given him away, though.
Will you?
Well, I won't betray him on one condition. You must promise not to do anything stupid. You must promise now, or I'll tell Papa tonight.
I promise. So Bates is back. Papa must be pleased.
And Mr. Carson won't be sorry.
Branson, there's something you ought to know. I've told Mary.
I see. Well, that's me finished then. Without a reference.
No, she's not like that. You don't know her. She wouldn't give us away.
But she won't encourage us.
No. Why are you smiling? I thought you'd be angry.
Because that's the first time you've ever spoken about us. If you didn't care, you would have told them months ago.
Oh, I see. Because I don't want you to lose your job, it must mean I'm madly in love with you.
Well, doesn't it?
You say I'm a free spirit, and I hope I am. But you're asking me to give up my whole world and everyone in it.
Well, that's too high a price to pay.
It is a high price. I love my parents. You don't know them. And I love my sisters and my friends.
I'm not asking you to give them up forever. When they come around, I will welcome them with open arms.
And what about your people? Would they accept me? And what about my work?
What work? Bringing hot drinks to a lot of randy officers. Look, it comes down to whether or not you love me. That's all. That's it. The rest is detail.
I wish I knew how an engine worked.
I can teach you if you like.
That's Edith's territory.
Thought you were avoiding me.
Of course not.
But you haven't come up with an answer yet, have you?
Not yet, I'm afraid. I know you want to play your part in Ireland's troubles, and I respect that. But I just can't think about it all until the war is over. It won't be long now. So will you wait?
I'd wait forever.
I'm not asking for forever. Just a few more weeks.
Very late. Don't they worry?
They're all so excited they won't care where I am.
I'm pleased. I like Mr. Matthew.
He announced at dinner that he wants to get married at Downton. Somehow it made me feel more than ever that the war is really over. And it's time to move forward.
Do you mean you've made your decision?
Yes. My answer is that I'm ready to travel. And you're my ticket. To get away from this house, away from this life.
Me?
No, Uncle Tom Cobley.
I'm sorry. But I've waited so long for those words. I can't believe I'm hearing them. You won't mind burning your bridges.
Mind? Fetch me the matches. Yes, you can kiss me. But that is all until everything is settled.
For now, God knows it's enough that I can kiss you.
Oh my God, she's eloped. She's on her way to Gretna Green.
They must stop at some point. It won't be open before the morning. They won't expect us to be in pursuit until tomorrow, so they'll stay somewhere on the road. We hope. Everyone keep an eye out for the motor.
Isn't that the car?
How did you find us? How did you know?
Never mind that. At least nothing's happened, thank God.
What do you mean nothing's happened? I've decided to marry Tom and your coming after me won't change that. This isn't the way.
She's right. Of course, Mama and Papa will hate it.
And why should they?
Oh, pipe down. Sybil, can't you let them get used to the idea? Take your stand and refuse to budge, but allow them time. That way you won't have to break up the family.
They would never give permission.
You don't need permission. You're 21. But you do need their forgiveness if you're not to start your new life under a black shadow.
Don't listen. She's pretending to be reasonable to get you home again.
Even if I am, even if I think this is mad, I know it would be better to do it in broad daylight than to sneak off like a thief in the night.
Go back with them then. If you think they can make you happier than I will.
Am I so weak you believe I can be talked out of giving my heart in 5 minutes flat? But Mary's right. I don't like deceit and our parents don't deserve it. So I'll go back with them. But believe it or not, I will stay true to you.
I'll return the car in the morning. You're confident you can bring her round, aren't you?
Fairly. I'll certainly try. Do you want some money for the room?
No, thank you, my lady. I can pay my own way.